Good morning. This is Sri Primo with a quick recap of the French Open first round. I usually do like news bites, but with the French Open that started yesterday, I wanted to quickly talk about both on the men's and the women's side. And oh boy, there were a lot of upsets, at least on the women's side of things, where even today, where I saw one of my predictions to the quarterfinals. Navarro fell pretty badly, actually 6-0, 6-1, which makes me assume that either it was one of those days that didn't go right for her. Hopefully, there was no injuries, but I think give credit to the player, Peter. But in all the other events, you also had even the world number four, Paulini, tested, and she had to work her way out of the to win in three sets. But there were a lot of upsets we saw in the women's. You got Stearns, Kvitova, a lot of those players fell in the first round itself. These are some of my predictions going to the third round. So, I mean, Kvitova is just coming back after a very long time, so you could see some of those early hiccups there. As far as the men is concerned, that we had another huge scare in the men. You had Ben Shelton, who had to battle through in five sets to win, almost going past midnight, and it was a pretty challenging one for other players like Sabalenka. Went through pretty easily as well, and you do have the Raducanu matchup going on. I think should probably take place today. Alcaraz is already playing right now. He's up a set against Zeperi from Italy. So a lot of interesting matches in store in the French Open. Both Dr. Dan and I did a very detailed men's draw uh, preview yesterday, and we made our predictions. So let's see how they go. Um, But I think this French Open has been anything unlike any other, with a lot of those seeds falling early uh, on the day, and then you actually had a another different Cerundolo, also from Argentina, beating Alex Mickelson. So it was the I think we got a little confused yesterday while doing the picks, but there are two Cerandolos in the draw from Argentina, and this one is a qualifier. So him taking out Alex Mickelson is a little shocker. I mean, it's not completely. And then in the women's side, Stearns, another American who I really talked up during my preview, she also was upset yesterday. Um, the Nakashima was another player who was upset. So a lot of upsets. However, I just rattled out like six or seven. The biggest one I think in my mind is the Emma Navarro, because a player who's got a lot of potential, and I think maybe Clay is not her best surface, but losing in the first round to 6-0, 6-1 is quite a shocker to me. So that's where we are with the French Open. But I think what we'll do in the tail end on daily of these podcasts, we'll do a quick uh, recap of the other sports as well. I mean, I'll spend a little time there, which is the NBA, where the Knicks stormed back 20 down to beat the Pacers on the road. So now that game is at 2-1. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves won as well the day before, and they are at 2-1 there with Thunder leading. So that's where we are with the NBA. But I think I definitely want to focus most of this podcast right now on tennis. That's my sport. And I'll cover a little basketball as we get closer to the finals as well. So we'll do a little bit recaps here and there. So we have some great matches on store today as well. The French Open. Let's see which other upsets we're going to see in the draw. And looking forward to a wonderful day here. It's Happy Memorial Day to all the folks here, and enjoy the tennis. Thanks again for listening. Have a good rest of the day.